Whenever we talk about object-oriented programming or OOPS concept, the first step or first concept is classes and objects. What are classes? What are objects? What is the difference between a OOPS language and a structured or function language? The basic difference is the introduction of the class. So imagine that in your class or the class in which you study, you can imagine it as a class and yourself as an object. Your friend as an object, your teacher belongs to a different class, or he may or she may belong to your class also. So a class consists of data members and certain functions which work on these data members. There are only two things in a class: data members or the functions which work on these data members. That will be clear when I make this program. Let me start with a new project, Java application. Let it be some good name like your class, and make a main class because you will have a main function in that class. Finish. So we have a class called my class. This is the name of the class, and right now we have one function in this class, that is your main. As I earlier said, that a class can contain two things, or it has normally two things. One is the data member, second is the function. So we are going to make a data member, say your name. So we have to give a access specifier that will be private or public as per your convenience. Then the data type, that will be string because your name will be in string, and the name. So now this has become the data member of this class, and now there will be certain functions which we are going to make which will act upon this data member. So that will be called as behaviors. First is say setting your name. For that, let's make a function. You know how to make a function. You have to give a access specify, and then the return type will be void, and the name of the function. What will be the name of the function? Let it be some set name. We will set your name. So we have to pass a string inside it. It will be string data type, and let the variable be some str. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll just write one line, that is we will assign this str or the string you have given to the name. What is this name? This is the variable of the class. Now set name is there, get name also we have to write. I'll talk about this set name and get name. This is very important. Why I'm writing this? Why are the special name? So public, again a function, public. Then we have to give a return type because this function is for getting the name. Public string, this will be the return type, and the name of the function will be get name. Let's have a get name. And what we'll do, only return will write, nothing else to be written. Return the name, return the data variable of the class. Okay, now why we wrote this set name and get name? The importance is every good programmer will have, or every good program will have getter and setter function. They, setting the variables or getting the variables inside some function is moderate programming practice, but writing a setter function and getter function is a good programming practice. So you must follow this. Setting means setting this name, only setting has been done, and getting means getting this name. Now what we have to do, because the main function is where we are going to execute the program. This executes the program. This is the function. This is the function, it is not belonging to my class, because we want this class to execute these functions, we have to go to main. Okay, what we'll do, we have to make the object of the class. What is the name of your class? It is my class. Then say some object. I am giving the name as obj, so you may understand that it is a object. What we'll do, we'll use a new operator, and then again the name of the class, and followed by the comma, round brackets and comma. What is this? This is what instantiating a class with object. Object has been created, and this particular thing is nothing but a constructor, which we'll talk about this constructor. Right now you can just understand that it has created it has given some default values to this variable, but this particular constructor has detailed description and detailed explanation. We'll cover it later. Right now we have an object, and how to call the function of the object? By dot operator. By dot. So just write it here and dot, and what you have to do is, first you have to set your name. I assume your name to be some Amit. Okay, I use it as Amit, or say Peter. Okay, say Peter. Peter name has been given. We have called a set name function, and now Peter has been setted. And now how to get it, how to show it to the user? We have to use system.out.println, and inside it what we'll do, again calling a function will be done only by the object obj.getName. obj.getName. Now I'll close this and see, we have made a class, we have two functions, we have one data variable, we have set the name to Peter, and we have got the name as Peter only. Let me execute it for you. We have certain error, we are going to just get it fixed. So we have just changed the name from my class to M class just because of some name conflict, but the rest of the code remains the same, and let me run it for you. And now the name is being shown. So we have a class, we have a variable, class variable, we have two functions, and we have made an object of this class, and calling these functions we have showed, first set and then got or showed the name. So this was a bit idea about classes and objects. We will cover them in detail in later sessions.